In this video, I am going to discuss a topic, the relation between beta and gamma function. Or we can say that prove that beta of m comma n is equal to gamma of m into gamma of n by gamma of m plus n. So to prove the beta and gamma relation, already we studied under the gamma properties, that is we know that gamma of n is equal to 2 times of integral 0 to infinity e power minus x square into x power 2n minus 1 into dx. This is already we have seen in the properties of gamma function. Similarly, we can take the gamma function of m value. Gamma of m is equal to 2 into integral 0 to infinity e power minus y square into y power 2m minus 1 into dy. So this is gamma of n, and second one is gamma of m value. So to prove that beta of m comma n is equal to gamma of m into gamma of n by gamma of m plus n, first we have to find the numerator gamma of m into gamma of n value. So now I can find the gamma of m into gamma of n value. Gamma of m into gamma of n. So if you multiply gamma of m into gamma of n, here 2 into 2 is 4, then you can get double integral x is equal to 0 to infinity, double integral y is equal to 0 to infinity e power minus x square x power 2n minus 1 into e power minus y square y power 2m minus 1 y power 2m minus 1 y power 2m minus 1 into dx dy. Now this is equal to 4 into integral x is equal to 0 to infinity integral y is equal to 0 to infinity. Here the bases are same. Here e power minus x square, e power minus y square. If the bases are same, we can add the powers. Then it can be written as e power minus of x square plus y square into x power 2n minus 1 into y power 2m minus 1 into dx dy. Now to evaluate this double integral value, it will be converted to polar coordinates. So to change the Cartesian coordinates into polar coordinates, we have to put x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. Means what is that? To change the, take it as equation number 1, this one. To change the Cartesian coordinates, Cartesian coordinates, change the Cartesian coordinates into polar coordinates, we have to put x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, and dx dy is equal to r dr d theta. At the same time, here we are writing x value, y value in terms of r and theta. So at the same time we have to find the limits of r and theta. So we have to find the limits of r and theta. So to get the limits of r and theta, we have to draw the rough diagram with the help of the given region of the double integration. Here what is the region? X region, here x is equal to 0 to infinity, y is equal to 0 to infinity, means x varying from 0 to infinity, means x is equal to 0, x is equal to infinity, y is equal to 0, y is equal to infinity. With the help of this given region, we have to draw the rough diagram to get the limits of r and theta. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Right? So what is the region here? X is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 means y-axis. X is equal to infinity means we cannot draw exactly x is equal to infinity line. That's why I can draw the x is equal to infinity line with dotted lines. I am taking this is x is equal to infinity line. This is x is equal to infinity line. X is equal to infinity line. Now what is the next region? Y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0 is nothing but x-axis. Next y is equal to infinity. Y is equal to infinity means we can draw that line parallel to x-axis, but you cannot draw that line exactly. So that's why that y is equal to infinity line also drawn by a dotted line. So this is y is equal to infinity line. Y is equal to infinity. So this intersection point is infinity comma infinity. This point is origin 0 comma 0. Now in polar coordinates, this x-axis is theta equal to 0 line. This y-axis is theta is equal to pi by 2 line. Pi by 2 line. Now the given region lies between theta equal to 0 and theta is equal to pi by 2. So theta varies from here. Theta varies from 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. Now we have to find the r limits. To get the r limits, we have to draw a radial line from pole to the curve y is equal to infinity. We have to draw the radial line from pole to the what is that? Curve y is equal to infinity. At the pole, r value is 0. R value is 0. At the curve y is equal to infinity, what is r value? What is y is equal to infinity means y means r sin theta. R sin theta is equal to infinity. R sin theta is equal to what is that? Infinity. But the range of sin theta lies between minus 1 and 1. So sin theta never becomes infinity. So this implies which is infinity here? R is infinity. So theta r varies from 0 to infinity. So these are the limits of theta and r. Now substitute all these values in the equation number 1, then it can be written as, so equation 1 implies equation 1 implies what is that? Gamma of m into gamma of n. Gamma of m into gamma of n is equal to what is that? 4 times of integral. What are the limits? Theta is equal to 0 to pi by 2, and r limits are what is that? R is equal to 0 to infinity e power minus of, what is there here? E power minus of x square plus y square. What is x square plus y square here? What is here? X is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. Where what is r? Where r is equal to square root of x square plus y square. Where r is equal to square root of x square plus y square. By using that here e power minus of x square plus y square can be written as e power minus r square. So what is that? E power minus r square. Next one is what is there here? Here x power 2n minus 1 is there. What is x? X is what is that? X is r cos theta. So similarly, what is y? Y is r sin theta. In the place of x and y, you can write r cos theta, r sin theta. So r cos theta whole power 2n minus 1 into y means r sin theta whole power 2m minus 1 into what is there, dx dy. Dx dy is nothing but r dr d theta. This is dx dy. So what is dx dy here? R dr d theta. R dr d theta. So this is equal to 4 into integral theta equal to 0 to pi by 2, integral r is equal to 0 to infinity e power minus r square into r power 2n minus 1 into cos power 2n minus 1 theta r power 2m minus 1 into sin power 2m minus 1 theta into r dr d theta. Now this is equal to 4 into integral theta equal to 0 to pi by 2, integral r is equal to 0 to infinity. What is that here? E power minus r square into, here the basis of, here r, the basis are r, so we can add the powers of r. So r power what happen? 2 into m plus n, right? So here what is there? One r is cancelled here, then you can get 2 into r power m plus n minus 1, you can get it into what is there remaining? Sin power 2m minus 1 theta cos power 2n minus 1 theta dr d theta. Now again I can write this double integral as multiplication of two single integrals. So 2 into integral theta is equal to 0 to pi by 2 sin power 0 to pi by 2 sin power 2m minus 1 theta cos power 2n minus 1 theta d theta into integral r is equal to 0 to infinity, what is that? R power 2 into m plus n minus 1, right? What is that? Before that e power minus r square is there. What is that? E power minus r square into r power 2 into m plus n minus 1 into dr. Now by using the beta property, this can be written as, the first one is can be written as beta of m comma n. By using the first gamma property, the second integral can be written as gamma of m plus n. So this is the, what is that? This is the value of gamma of m into gamma of n. So from this, therefore beta of m comma n is equal to, what is that? Gamma of m into gamma of n by gamma of m plus n. So this is the relation between beta and gamma function. Thank you.